Hi, this is H.D. Lee. Happy to be with you again today. The topic I want to address today is what is personal development and why is it relevant for you? Um, so, the first thing about personal development is that it's about how to become a better person or how to be a better person, more specifically. And well, I can talk about a few things that would quickly summarize what it means to be a better person. And it's not meant to be an exhaustive list, but for me, it's a loose and general way of understanding what it means to be a better person, and I think it's understandable by anybody. So, being a better person means first and foremost to be able to love yourself and others. Um, that's really important. I think it's somewhat self-explanatory. Um, and there are a few other things, and maybe I'll dive into to each of these. So, loving yourself and others is key, and so is living your life in an authentic and meaningful manner. Um, and then it's about being of service through your talents and through your being. And finally, it's about being creative and in your thoughts and your deeds, which ultimately is about how you can live your life creatively, how you can create your own life, and have fun doing it. So, how to be a better person is about these different things, and yeah, maybe I dive into why I consider these four elements to be key ingredients to becoming a better person. So, first and foremost, living yourself and others. For me, it's quite fundamental that the quality of the actions that we take and the results that we produce can either be motivated by this sense of this sense of no resistance to um, how your actions or results might be viewed, a lack of concern for how other people will see you. That is in a very open state of energy, a very open state of consciousness where you're just enjoying, really. And enjoyment, um, the way I can define it or redefine it is to be in joy. So to be in joy as you, whether you're by yourself, whether you're with a friend or with your loved ones, with a colleague, if you can be in joy, that is a way to love actually. And a person who's joyous is feels good. He or she feels good, and in the background of that person's mind, there's no um, insecurity and fear is not present. So um, and so in the high state of vibration, that's love. That's love. That's yeah, a sense of relaxation, I suppose. So I'm kind of defining love in ways that are perhaps a little bit unusual and not very typical. But hopefully, I'm conveying the sense of, well, at least one of the ways I understand what love to mean and what it means to love yourself and others, which is to be in joy. And when we're in joy, we can be a better person. I think the connection is quite strong. So, and being a better person is also about living your life in a more authentic and meaningful manner. Um, so I've made the mistake in the past that thinking to be a better person means I have to do a lot for other people. And of course, being of service to others is an integral part of being a better person. Um, but because myself and you were part of a wider circle of the human community of nature, of the planet, of the universe, that we cannot disregard ourselves um, and hope to feel good and to hope to feel true. So to live in a way that's authentic and meaningful to self, to you, that you can live in a way that's meaningful to you, that I can do that for myself, is very important because this is how we shine. This is how we radiate our brilliance, our positive energy from the inside out to those around us, our neighbors, the strangers we meet on the street, in the train, on the bus, and through our work, whatever work you do, whether you are a street sweeper, whether you are a dentist, whether you are a construction worker, uh, you can radiate a lot of happiness and positive energy because you know through your being that your life is meaningful, that you're doing what is true for you, whether that's having a family, whether that is pursuing art. Um, yeah, so being a better person is about that as well, living an authentic life and meaningful life. And of course, being a better person for me, and I believe for many people, necessarily involves being of service to others. And this is not service as a servant, but service through your talents, through your innate uniqueness, and most importantly, through your being, just the way you are, um, as much as what you do. So that means your state of mind, your state of consciousness, and which you can feel at any given moment if you simply um, detach yourself from your very busy mind and or whatever emotions are um, active in your system. That yeah, you're able to regulate your state of mind, your state of being, and combining that with the cultivation of your talents, of your personal qualities, um, then being of service becomes an automatic thing. It's not that you would have to go to a homeless shelter to serve food or to rescue a stray dog or cat. Already, you're imparting um, what is universally accessible in each person's um, and who he is or who she is, and that's being of service. And of course, you can serve food at a homeless shelter and rescue stray animals and create beautiful art that inspires and create companies that serve the communities and all that. So it's both and. It's not mutually exclusive. And finally, to be a better person involves being creative in your thoughts and your deeds because both are intertwined and they lead to what is the ongoing creation of your life. And in each moment, our life is being created by what we think about, by what we do, by what we don't do, and that's completely creative. At this moment, I'm recording a video. The next moment, I could be cooking. I could be calling a friend. I could be working on my podcast. I could be seeing a client. And each word that I say can be carefully chosen by me, and I can create from an energy of sincerity, an energy of compassion, an energy of open mindedness, and I can have fun doing that. And that makes me a better person. So, all of these things, living yourself and others through joy, live your life in a meaningful and authentic manner, being of service to your talents and your state of being, and being creative and having fun is are really great ways and simple ways. Well, simple to understand, maybe not easy to do, to become a better person. And now I'll talk about how this is relevant for you because, and I think this should be a fairly um, easy to accept and digest as rationale, and hopefully I won't really need to convince you. And I don't want to convince you. I just really want to share why I believe that, or why it's obvious to me anyway, that if you cannot live yourself and love others and be in joy, if you cannot live your life in an authentic and meaningful manner, if you don't cultivate your talents and plumb the depths of your being and raise your frequency, yeah, I mean, how will life be if those things are not happening? I think it's self-explanatory. And to not have fun, right? Because I think if we can achieve all the goals that we set for ourselves, but we don't have fun, and we feel dead in the process, then we're not being creative. We're not having fun. How's that meaningful? How is that satisfying? Um, I'm pausing because I'm trying to see if I can enjoy a life without creativity and fun, and I don't know if I can. I might try, and I think a lot of us try to live a life that is without fun and without creativity, and I think we suffer when we do that. So, so this is why I believe being a better person and personal development is relevant for everyone. And yeah, that's all. I hope this video is helpful for you, that it's inspiring in some way. My work is in life coaching. If you're interested, you can check out my website, which will be in the text below. If you want to encourage me to do more videos like this, I welcome you to subscribe to my video and even check out my podcast, which I also put a link below in the description. See you next time.